Hey gang, Gameface here, and I'm back in Planet Coaster. I haven't been away for long, um, and I wasn't sure I was gonna come right back, but I did. I ended up defaulting to Planet Coaster and instead of the other games I'm playing right now. Um, so yesterday we left this off, sort of, well, totally unfinished, but now it's time to finish it. It's time to fix the things that are wrong here, build the building around this, and yeah. Now I was thinking some type of castle-like building, because we are getting like very close to the this area, so maybe something along the lines of this. Or like one of these buildings that I've built over here. Maybe something along the lines of what's good here, like this, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm figuring out right now. Is what am I gonna build? Definitely gonna go with the castle theme though. It'd be like a little outpost type thing. um, I'm guessing the limits on what I can do with the parts and pieces have kind of changed now with the enabling and disabling of placement. Conflicts. So I'm gonna see how that helps me out here. Move my camera too. Okay. So first things first. I guess we're gonna have to shut this down because everything's gonna change here. I think both of these are gonna go. I think the entrance is gonna be right next to the exit. So yeah. So things are gonna change here. So I am going to close it. Is it closing? Closed. Are there people in this still? Yeah, see, that's the other thing about this. There's not very many people in these rides. It looks fine, I guess, but it's not. Okay. Whatever the case may be, all this will help improve that. So let's get to it. So right now, I'm basically just deleting some stuff. We're getting rid of the paths. Well, we're getting rid of this path. We're gonna replace it. And actually, I think we need to get rid of the exit too. That's gonna need to be placed somewhere else as well. I don't know about this, so I'm gonna take it out anyway. It's just, I've had some time to think about this since yesterday. And yesterday I just sort of rushed into placing everything. And I didn't want it. Well, there. Right. Bye-bye. Okay, I haven't decided whether or not these are going to stay. Yet to be determined. So back to this. I don't want multi-select. I just want this. Okay, so if I were to place this here. Hey, Rithlock. It won't let me place it there. Like, oh, okay, well, right next to it then. Yeah, I couldn't figure out what else to play. I didn't think I'd be happy with anything else right now. Okay, and that right there. That's right in the middle, right? Well, if it's not, we're screwed. So now, to build around this, I guess the best bet, well, it might be this. We'll see. We'll figure it out in a moment. We'll place a couple things and we'll see. That's what I feared. Okay, so let's just place two building things anyway. You know, we could possibly overlap. The other thing we could do is overbuild. I don't want that. Either of those. No. Why? Just because I deleted something I put down doesn't mean I want to stop building. Okay, now I gotta go through and set everything back up again. You know, game? Sometimes. Okay, so... You know what? I am gonna build it like that. Okay, that's just not gonna be look like this. It's not gonna be like this at all. We're gonna figure out this. We're gonna make it look a little better. That might stop us from building other stuff around there, but for right now, that's what I'm going with. Maybe that's what I'm going with. I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Okay. No. Pretty sure I said put the thing there. Okay. Now. Okay, it's got to be... It's the same black? No, it's not. It's the same black? Come on, what are you doing? Why are you just flashing it there for a second? Come on. There we go. Why do you want to make 40 feet of... Like... You know, why? Why? There's no reason that these things need to be so different. You know what I mean? Like they actually... Okay, so... How do we do this? I don't know. So my plan's not going to work. So the plan was just to have two equal staircases coming down from the entrance and exit, coming down to stairs, leveling out, and going, you know, where they needed to go. But for some reason, path... Okay, sorry. I find it so hard to believe that this won't work. Come on. I'm pushing these further apart now. So if they're both 4 meters... No. No! Really? It's like, yeah, here, let me reach that extra, 60 feet for you, and just place the path the whole way. This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. It'll make them the same. Will that work? I don't do demonstrations of other parks. I've just built this park. This is my Planet Coaster. It's what I do in Planet Coaster is build this park. The only thing I do, like, demonstration things of is No Limits 2 coasters. Because I don't build stuff in No Limits 2. Okay, so what do we got here? I'm gonna say I'm okay with this. I'm only gonna say I'm okay with this because well, we're gonna have to move everything. We're gonna have to move the roads. We're gonna have to move the paths. We're gonna have to move everything. But that's fine. I'm okay with that. I really wish they had some equivalent. You know what I mean? So that I can make this and this the same other than wood. Is this cobblestone the same as this cobblestone? I'm going to say no. You know what I mean? Like, none of them are the same. You can't have the same path in and out of your coaster. Like, even this doesn't match this. They're different. This blue Hey, Natasha. Okay, so this blue, is it the same as this blue? No, that's different too. You know, Planet Coaster, you're definitely good at building walls between what a person can imagine and what they have to end up building. So none of the queue paths, except for the wooden ones, have equivalents. You know what I mean? Okay, so here we go. Is this even an equivalent path? So there's a wood one. Yes, that would be the same. I don't want that, of course, because that would just be silly. I would like that, but it's just like, no, you can't have that. Okay, so what am I gonna do? What am I going to do? Really? Do I have to change it? What are we doing here? Game? What? Okay, sorry game, but you're just being difficult now. You hide the setting for the grid, the size of the grid, when I need it. And as soon as I give up, show it again. That's just mean. Okay, here we go. Okay. Now, how am I gonna do this? This path needs to change, obviously. Well, maybe not obviously. Railing on elevated. No, not wood. Okay, so taking all the railings off that. Why is there a curb on it? Curved slopes. Okay, yeah. Curb on ground path. Why is there a curb on the no curbs? I don't have curbs on. Okay, game. Fine. So now I need to find something that I can place right across here that looks like road or path, but isn't. Is that making any sense? Okay. Probably just gonna have to be this. Oh no! Okay, it can't be that. Maybe it can be this. It can be this. We are gonna make this work. The whole curbs not being gone off the path is just pissing me off. I don't want curbs on the path. That's ruining the whole thing for me right now. Okay, so what do we got here? There we go. And there we go. I think. Now, need to get rid of these damn curbs, because, you know, you check the box to say no curbs, you expect no curbs. What do you get? Curbs. Okay, we need like iron balcony. Maybe not. Oh, we'll figure that out after. Okay, so that hides a lot of the difference in the stairs. Not in the stairs, but in the obstructed. Okay, so how do we get rid of this curb? Curb on ground path. Okay, is there curb on non-ground path always? No curb. Curb. Always curb, eh? Always curb. Okay. Hey, Ryan. So there's nothing we can do about that. It's forcing curb. Which really kind of sucks, you know. When you say no curb, why do you have to have a curb? Like, I don't know. Doesn't seem like a reasonable compromise to me. So what do we do? What do we do? How do we handle this? It's okay. Okay, let's try this. Can we move this out of the way, please? I'm gonna delete some of this. So, no curb on ground path, eh? What am I doing? I'm trying to get rid of these damn curbs. Because they don't need to be there. They're driving me insane. And my nature just does not allow me to continue and build things until that's fixed. Okay, so that's 4 meters. It's not doing it. Oh, what a piece of crap. It won't even do that right. That's 4 meters, but it's gonna do more than 4 meters. It's not gonna do anything at all. Okay, so that's not a workable idea. Okay, so that station can't be like that. What do we do? What do we do? Yes, I remember you, Ryan. I even remember the last time you asked if I remember you. Do you remember that? Of course, I wasn't playing Planet Coaster then, was I? You remember what I was playing? Okay, so maybe this isn't going to work. Maybe. This isn't going to work. You know, I guess I could. If I can even select this. If I can even select this. Oh yeah. See, the problem as soon as I do this is people's feet will be going through the ground. What did I do over here? Yeah, that's what I did. I said, to hell with it. People's feet will go through the ground. And their feet went through the ground. Like, that much. Okay, well. Guess that's what we're doing then. Okay, so they get up there. They walk with their feet sinking into the magic rock. I don't know. They come in here and get on with it. Okay, so that's fine. I can live with that. I'm still very, like, kind of dissatisfied as to what Planet Coaster allows with that, and I know it does say curb on the ground, but come on. What happens if I don't want to curb somewhere else other than on the ground? Sorry, that didn't come out right. What happens is you can't have it, is what happens. Okay. Okay, so we need to think this out now. This is like some medieval thingy. I'm a software developer. Okay, so we need some type of like archways over these things. Is there some type of archway? There's arches. Can we use arches? Hello, arches. Why are you different colors? Can we have some castle style arches here? No? This isn't gonna work. We have some half arches. No, that's not gonna work either. It's also stucco. I don't want stucco arches. Oh, this is not the happiest place in the world, that's for sure. Okay. We really have to go and do this. I really wish my chat client for my channel would allow me to delete that crap. But it doesn't. Okay, what do we do? What do we do here? Yeah, I think this can go over more. I think this is the right width. So if I were to put this here. Okay, no, I didn't want to say done. I'm not done. I'm far from done. Can we, like, choose some blocks, please? Okay, thank you. Now I'm done. I'm not done. Park. I need to change your doors. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay, so now I need to get rid of this. This has now become what? Huh? What does this become now? Trying to stick regular path down on top of it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's crappy Q. So what I want to do is I want to replace the entrance. And now I want to try to get it in the middle of this thing. Whoa! Holy crap, Planet Coaster! Can we just like move a millimeter instead of a mile? Now I'd like to get this right in the middle. Okay, so this needs to be 4 meter. Okay, whatever. I don't care. You're not getting connected there, though. That's not the way you're gonna be. It's just not how life works. Okay, so that door is now in a little more reasonable place, I think. Yeah. Some people don't have better things to do. The problem is that when we let it bother us, they succeed. So I just blocked him from the channel. And he's done. The only one here with a smile on his face right now is me. Okay, yeah. Damn trolls. Okay, so we need well, actually, do we need this anymore? Okay, we can. Can I go with big? Can we go with the big door? I don't think so. Pointed arches. Oh, I like pointed arches. I like that. No, don't piss off who? Zombie? Okay, I'm confused now. I don't like that line. Why is there a little line? Why is there two little lines? Oh. Wow, that's some major overlap. I think I'm gonna have to redo this. Come on. Select, select, select. Haley. Yeah, let's make sure I don't overlap these now. That's not even, that's got a crack in it. There's like a gap. I guess I just overlapped one a little too much. There we go. Okay, so that's that. I noticed that the steps don't have, you know, which I like. I think I'm gonna go with that on the exit as well. If I can figure out what it is. Ooh, look at that. But again, okay, I understand. Well, I don't understand. I still don't like it. But there's, you know, curb. I don't want curb. Okay, so that's that. Now, health. Right, for what? Okay, now do I want to, like, have something like this across the front of this? Is that the kind of place this is? No? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was gonna call the episode. Episode 9 days left. But I decided to call it Coasters as Far as the Eye Can See instead, because it's the screenshot. Okay, so what am I building here? That's not going to work out very well now, is it? Yeah, I won't even ask what ending you got, but yeah, because I know there's multiple endings, but I've tried to stay away from any information on them whatsoever, because I don't want to ruin it. Excuse me. Okay, so we got a problem with this wall. And it's like it's too close. And it's like it's like this wall should actually be out here. Actually, could even be out here. So, how do we make something like that happen, eh? Eh? That's what I'm wondering too. Come on, let me select things. The whole game's based on me selecting things. Come on. Game. If you don't let me select things, I cannot play the game. Do you want to be played? Okay, it just won't let me select that thing. There we go. We got it. No. Nope. 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 Come on, I'm not even clicking those at all. There we go. Do I need the... I think I need these too. Well, I think I need them. It thinks I don't need them. Yay! Okay, I need to spin this around. Is that right? No, it's not right. It's not right at all. Okay. I like what happened there. What I am gonna do, though... Actually, no, I'm not. I like that. Not like I could do anything about it anyway. I guess what I could do... Oops, not that. Okay. Because there's parts in here that can't be seen. Like this. And may be difficult to select. That's the other problem. That's the main problem. Parts in here that can't be seen and may be impossible to select. There we go. But I like how that turned out looking like solid stone. I don't like how I put these all on crooked. I'm not a big fan of that. Not at all. Whoa. Okay, so... I wonder. You go over here for a minute. You, no. You. Come with me. What? Oh yeah, that's right. Of course, let's just go over here and choose from the ones we know that'll let us select them. You know, why it's being so awkward. Comes to that, I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, and just so this is easier, whoops, I'm going to also select this. Because I want it to click into place. I don't want to have to mess with it. I'm just going to put that there. And then I'm going to try to select that block. Somehow. It may be impossible now at this point. Maybe not. Okay. Now, This is still uneven, but we'll see if we can figure that out. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I did screw this up. I knew I screwed it up. But now we've just created another problem. See, if it was 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, that would be fine. Because then a roof on top of here would be even. But as it is right now, that roof is not going to be even. I don't even know what that roof is going to be made of. Corrugated steel? No, probably a bad idea. Okay, let's go for the castle building set and see what roof we have available to us. I think this is a little too much. Myself. Might be going a little too far. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Now, not going far enough. Let's talk about not going far enough. Huh? Well, this is going here anyway. Maybe I should put that here, and we'll decide from there. Maybe the whole thing should be flat on top, and there should be another building on the top of it. A smaller structure. Maybe that's the way things should work. Why did I do that? Let's just undo all of it and just do this. Okay. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Hey, Deshaun. Okay, so if I build this flat here, no, I don't have much for allergies. I think my only allergy I know of is the skin on raw almonds. If they're not baked almonds or roasted almonds, just raw, I get a reaction. And it's not sneezing. The reaction, that is. I do sneeze from the light, though, and there's a light, like, right in the corner of my eye. Actually, you know what? Let's take these out of there for now. This is looking more like, you know what? You know what? I think we're gonna try something different. I'm gonna take a couple of these off and do a little experiment. The roller coaster's closed right now because there's not really, well, they do ride it. But, you know, there's not much of a line. I need to work on the line. I need to tear out some trees here and get the path up further and give some room for the queue. But I'm trying to get this thing to cooperate with me, and it will not that bad. Stucco pillar. (44°C. Wow. What is it here? My watch says it's 13°C. It's been crappy weather this weekend, though. Sucks. Bitter. Yeah, I'm building it on its side. I will move it after. It's just hard to get things lined up when you're building them straight up and down and you got no reference. Hey, Flips and Vlogs. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so that should make a reasonable column. So my mind is sort of whoa. Gone from a little outpost to more of the, what is it called, the Parthenon? We're moving from castle to more to Greek architecture. Whoa. That's not too bad. Oh no, don't want that. Okay. Angle snap. Okay, now we've got one straight up and down and working, living in the same plane of existence as the building that it's going on onto. This is a good thing. Okay. So let's say that's it. That's what we're doing. Yeah. Not it, is it? That's not it at all. Screw it. I'm going home. I mean, I'm changing it. Columns. Screw it. Stucco pillar? They use stucco, right? The only way to get this thing straight is to like lay it out here and then like move it afterwards. I wonder if there's round ones. Oh, there we go. Let's go with these. Round pillars. Okay, what coaster? Do you have a coaster in mind? There, flips and vlogs. Tell you what, pick a number between 1 and 8. And I will count from the beginning of the build, that coaster build in, and we'll ride that coaster. It won't be this one, but it'll be one that's done. Sound like a deal? I know it sounds ridiculous, but just pick a number between 1 and 8. Number 5. Okay. Let's hope this is good, because I'm not even sure what that is. So the first one, the first coaster was Curse Captain Deadeye. There's 1. 2 was the mill. Was the sorry, the mine. 3 was this. 4 was the dragon, and 5 was the dueling coasters. 5 was these 2. Okay, come on. Okay, so they're in the middle of a run right now. Oh no, that wasn't 5. Sorry, I'm wrong. 5 was the Giga Coaster. Okay, let's get in a different car. Hey, random crazy stuff. Okay, so let's get into the other train. Here we go. This one is gonna leave as soon as these people get in it. Oh no, it's leaving now. Ah! It's going. And I apologize for the frame rate. Right off the bat, the park is huge. The park is monstrous. So, it has a big effect on the frame rate. And my machine is monstrous, and that doesn't seem to matter. That doesn't seem to be running that bad, but, you know, rendering a blue sky is one thing. Hey, thanks, Hans. And here we go. Here we go. I usually ride a lot more coasters at the end of my stream than like right in the middle like this, but we might as well take a ride or two. Whoa. I should go back and fix that. There we go. I like that part of the ride for some reason. Negative G. Negative lateral G. Oh, a little bit of negative G there. And then into the finishing sequence. Big downward helix here. With the water effect. So this is my hypercoaster. This is the biggest coaster in the park. And there we go. Yeah, I needed that. I needed a ride. Okay, so somewhere on that path, there's the new monster we're working on. So it looks like maybe I should be changing the roof, like not changing what it is, but changing how big it is. I mean, how high it is. Come on. If I move this up, then I can put in the rest of those pillars, and it'll look more like the Parthenon. I don't know. I think I'm using the right name. There's going to be a double front thing, though. Actually, there's going to be rows of pillars in here as well. So, yeah, it's going to be very pillory. Okay, so that's more like it. Make a coaster that just does infinite loops. See, it's the thing with coasters in Planet Coaster. How good they do as coasters depends. Okay, let's say done on this. Let's look at another coaster here. So if we were to look at this coaster here, we're gonna see that it's got a 6.2, a 5.7. It's got 100% scenery and a prestige of 1,015. That's gonna drive how many people are waiting in line. Why is there nobody waiting in line? Is this coaster like broken or something? It was probably broken. Coasters are always broken. But if we were to go to something like this, the Captain Deadeye, it's got a 7.36 and very good ratings across the board there, and it's got a reasonably high prestige as well. I thought it was higher than that. So there's a larger line, there's more people, etc. So when you start doing stuff like that, you know, you raise the fear levels, you raise that, and what happens with the coasters is something like this. Where I'm, for the life of me, I cannot get this. I can't get this lower. I can't get this higher. And it will not tell me where the 7.09 is a problem. So for instance, looking at this, if I were to edit this coaster, and we were going to go and look at that fear that's 7.9 for some reason, there's nowhere on this coaster, anywhere, anywhere at all where the fear is above 6.18. So how this coaster has a fear of 7.9, I don't know. But if I were to create something with a bunch of loops, way too many loops, that's basically what's going to happen. Is you're going to have fear that you can't control, and nobody's going to ride your coaster. I'm already fearing that... Get it? I'm already fearing. No, I already think that this coaster's going to have a problem because of that. Because basically... It's fear. It's. I don't know. Nobody's gonna ride it because of the fear levels. That's basically it. So infinite loops is probably gonna cause a lot of fear that you're not gonna be able to control. It's gonna rip down the excitement levels, and that's gonna cause you problems. But next time, the plan... Is it next time? Well, maybe not next time, but the next coaster build. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. The next coaster build is going to be a dual lift, so it'll go up one lift. It'll do some stuff, come around, basically meet up with its twin car and go up another lift. At least that's the plan. The trick to that. Hey, Hein. The trick to that is going to be trying to get the amount of time it takes for the coaster to go down and around the thing to be almost equivalent to the amount of time it takes the coaster to go up the chain. I'm thinking that is going to be the tough part. But we'll see. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. So, maybe we go with, well, we're definitely going to have one at each corner. That's a given. I don't even really know where the middle is. Hey, Johnny 500. Okay, is this, do we got this lined up? No. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to select this and this, because I think these are lined up. Hey, Uptown Mantis. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so let's create another column over here. Another column over here. and then we'll move. We'll make the other column here. But, or do we want to? I was just gonna say, do we really want to do that? Yeah, we do. We'll go in here and we'll delete the ones in the middle on this side. Now, decision time. This whole front thing, I'm not a huge fan of it. So, do we take we take this whole thing off. Okay, and now that that's gone, we need to figure out how to put a Parthenon-style roof on this thing. I'll figure out what this is going to do after, because there's going to have to be some type of railing, or there's going to be something. There's definitely going to be something. We're not messing around anymore. Okay, so Parthenon-style roof. How do you make a Parthenon-style roof? Parthenon was like straw. It was a straw roof. We'll just use straw. Oh, I'm sorry. Not straw. This is gingerbread. No, we won't do a gingerbread roof on the Parthenon. So the problem here is we need a stone roof. The problem also is that none of the stone roof will work because it's all flat. So I need to figure out how I'm going to do that. And there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. I think it's in walls and decorations. Ooh, look at that. It won't let me put it anywhere. It's like, nope, 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 nope. Really? Because I place it because it's so awkward to place. I guess I should be using the accurate placement functionality as opposed to what I do, which is basically place it anywhere and then then do the placement afterwards. Doesn't work out that well all the time. Okay. So what do we call this ride now? As I slowly changed over to this, I'm starting to think the ride should be named after like some type of Greek god or something. Being as this is like Greek architecture. Or my, you know, my idea of Greek architecture. I don't know anything about architecture, so, you know, I could be wrong. Whoops. I need to, I need to move this around. Oh, nice. Nice. I just love when it decides that... Oh! This item, you obviously would like to move at 36.4 degrees off the plane of reality. Like, or the plane of what you're working on. This should be a thing that never happens in this game. It should never, ever, 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 ever happen. But it's constant. Whenever you choose something that's like angled or anything like that, that's made of multiple parts, the game just loses its mind and does really, really, really stupid things. Sorry, I would have thought they would have fixed this by now because it is kind of dumb. It's not only annoying, but, you know, I'm sorry, people. You built the stuff in Planet Coaster in Planet Coaster. These buildings were built in Planet Coaster. So you should know that this is a problem. And you should probably, you know, work towards fixing it. I know as a software developer, no piece of software is perfect. But I also know that you should probably be fixing the annoyances. There's some annoyances that should be fixed. Because that's an annoyance. But we've got it done anyway. Okay, I still don't know how I'm gonna do a roof. But let's look at the parts here. Okay, that's not what we want. No. Okay, for some reason I have a horrible feeling it's all gonna have to be built out of this. Okay, we definitely don't want 45-degree angle. Let's go with 15. Is that like the golden ratio? Because I think the Parthenon, wasn't it like golden ratio material? Really? That's what just happened? I think the purple coaster is also going to have to be changed from a purple coaster. It's almost starting to feel inappropriate to have a purple coaster at the Parthenon. But I could be wrong. Maybe purple is the perfect coaster color for the Parthenon. Yeah, I'm starting to think this is the only way this is going to work, is with this. Now, do I want that? I think I do. Beerus. Hey, Gaming Phoenix. So why would I call the coaster Beerus? No, no, no. Oh, purple. Okay. Okay, well that would make sense why it's purple. I thought it had something to do with Greek mythology or something like that. Okay. You come up to here. You oh, Dragon Ball Z. Okay. Well, not okay to name it Beerus, but I understand your logic is what I'm really saying. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to make more of these. There we go. Then I need make more of making more of those. Okay, how can I make more of making more of making more of those? Okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. We'll go like this. And we'll take these over here. And we'll place them. Then we'll duplicate them. And place them again. Copy the whole thing. Yeah, copying the whole thing piece by piece, though, is a pain in the ass. So I'm doing it this way. Now I can copy this away from the rest of the building so it doesn't select everything. And we're gonna move that. And now that should be large enough chunks. Oh no! Oh no! I've got a tiny itty bitty space. I guess we'll get over it. Okay. And...
La mumel. Que la perdolo. Tala katipaldu. Jano onda duba.
we'll just move this last one in a tiny bit. Okay, so there we go. We've got our Parthenon roof now. Wish it would quit doing that on me. Actually, you know what? Okay, let's try that again. Okay. I hate not knowing it's straight, so I usually put it against something else in order to make sure it's straight first. Okay, let's change this back to 45. I'm tired of trying to find the 90. Oh, no. Not straight, is it? Frickin' crooked, isn't it? No, it's straight. Whoa, I just ended up in the roof. Why is it moving around so much? There we go. And this is the easy part. I hate to say. The hard part is going to be figuring out how to fill this in. Not fill it in, but just make the end. I've always had a problem with triangles. Triangular pieces in this game. Oh, really? Okay, so, like, basically, I'm thinking of when I started building all these parts and pieces for the castle that we never actually got started to build. So there's all this, you know, all this. So, yeah, I should really build that castle. I have so much of it in my head. I know how it. I know how it's gonna look. I know what it is, and it's just like, oh, I never want to go through the work, because it's gonna be like one of those high detailed builds. It's just gonna take like 15, 16 hours. Crap. Oh, maybe that's fine. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, so. How do I fill this in? Now, I could use these. I'm probably going to have to use these, actually, to tell you the truth. Because I think it's the only thing that's going to fit. Hey, Nick. I think it's the only thing that's going to fit. The good thing is, you know it's not going to come through the roof. Because it is the roof. So you know the thickness is right. Yeah, this'll work. No, that won't work. Ah. Where'd he go? Oh. Well, forget you. I'll just get a copy of one that already is in the right plane. Okay. Here we go. I think that's about right. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. So we have that. You know, we're gonna have to decorate this thing. Is it like a gargoyle or something we can stick in there? I don't know what to do. What do we decorate this thing with? How do you decorate a Parthenon? As far as I know, I would strewn. There should be pieces of columns strewn all over the place. You know what I mean? Like, this is how we decorate a Parthenon in the modern day. Is we'd smash all these columns. We'd steal all the shiny rock. But you know, like should there be pieces of the Parthenon lying all over the place here? Is that what should be going on? Maybe a back shed Parthenon? I don't know. I don't know. Let's just open this thing and see what we've got this up to. Obviously there's more detail to go in here. I almost feel as though I'm going to end up putting in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shorter pylons and having like an arched roof. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, we can take something like this and you know, take it and move it over, like, you know, have pieces of stuff lying all over the ground like that. Yeah, yeah. In the decorating stage, though. I think we're still in the building stage right now, to tell you the truth. Ooh, look at that pattern. Now, that wasn't on purpose. That was completely accidental. And I don't know if I should keep it or change it, but... well, it adds a bit of randomness to the building other than it being all straight and the perfect Parthenon. Yeah. Okay, so what was I talking about earlier? I was talking about shorter columns and something here. And you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. So we want shorter columns. Well, we're gonna have to build those ourselves. Okay, so we put that there. We want a shorter column piece. There is no round shorter column piece. I wish there was. I would be using it. And then we want... do we want a big header on this or a little header? We'll go with the big one. Now we're gonna have to make sure all that's straight and, you know... that's not straight. I've already built one of these today. I should have just kept it. Okay, that's definitely crooked. Hey, Deveka? Good evening. Okay, so let's duplicate that. We'll pop this up. And we'll see if this will make good supports for some type of multi-peaked... I'm thinking dual peaks across the roof, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. My brain won't tell me. Whoops, that was not what was intended at all. Okay, so if I put that there... okay, David is. Then we'll duplicate back to here. Again, I really wish there was round columns to do this with. Ah. I bought the game when it was in alpha. So, before release. Huh? Oh, look at that! Mini columns! And they didn't even know they were in the game. Yeah, we're gonna go with mini columns. Mini round columns. Yeah, you know what though, Dave, I've got way too many things in the park which are made out of hundreds of scenery pieces. So it's actually slowed down the frame rate in my park drastically. You know, if you look at all this, this is all scenery pieces. So I've built way too many things that are all just parts and parts and parts. You know, I even have a building over here which I haven't quite finished yet, which is like almost like this building here. This thing's like 6,674 parts right now, and I haven't even finished it yet. So like since I've built that, I've learned a lesson. Part count keeps your frame rate down. And being as my park is so big, like let's back up. Let's back up. Let's take this out into space. See what I mean? Like the park is just monstrous. So I don't even, I used to, when I live streamed, I used to have all the streams that I was running visible on my PC, on my different monitors. But now I've had to shut down everything but the YouTube stream because I can't manage it, or I can't work within the low frame rate that it produces at the terrible yeah. But yes, you're absolutely right. There's definitely known issues with frame rate in Planet Coaster. Okay, so now that we've invented mini pylons, I have to find a way to select them. You know, I've been really thinking about. So the thing is with a new park is this. When I'm running Planet Coaster right now, doing live streams, and people come into the park to see the live stream, they see this, and they're like, "Wow, there's a lot of work put into this. I'm going to check this out." So there's that going on, and really, can we not like work in the plane that the building is in? You know, I really hope they fix this in the summer update, because this is you know, next to that whole every time you click the button the filters disappeared, this is about the most annoying thing ever, because I can't move this at 90 degrees. It's like, no, why would you want to move this in the same XY axis as the building? What are you, crazy? Here you go. Here's one at 14.2 degrees off. Because that's obviously what you need to do, is move it at this angle here. Because yeah, otherwise. So, the stupid thing is this. You know, and I'm going to say it's stupid. And you know, I don't have anything against the game, obviously. Being as I've spent almost 250 hours in it. Come on, select. It refuses to admit that this thing exists. It just will not select it. There we go. Okay. Now unselect that. Because what I'm going to have to do here, because Planet Coaster's just a... Planet Coaster's a dick sometimes. We're going to have to move this by itself. No. No, I'm sorry. It has decided that this is the new plane of the world. Okay, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, let's start this process over again. Because, you know, it just doesn't like me. It doesn't like me. Okay, we're going to select this. We're going to unselect this. We're going to choose to move this. And we're going to get it equivalent to the one we're putting it next to. Then we're going to duplicate it. And it's changed the angle, and it figures that we'd like to move things. Nope, I'm sorry. I just figured it had done that. Okay, so we're going to move this to here. Then we're going to select this. And we're going to move it. What just happened? Okay, we're going to select this. Okay, that was fine. I thought it did something funny. And we're going to duplicate it and move it over to here as well. Really wish I could figure out how to make that. The ring. But okay, these just won't have it. We'll survive. We'll make do. Okay, so now if I select these, this will work. This will actually move in the proper plane if it'll let me select anything. It won't let me select anything. Selecting has been disabled. Okay, so now will this move in the same plane? Yes, but you can't select the things you need to... Really, game? Are you really going to be that freaking difficult that you're not going to select things? Now, okay. So, just me. But if you touch anything in your selection square, it selects it. Anything, even the corner of something. But it will not select these. Just no. I can't click on them and select them. If I go inside the... Nope, it clicks through them. Okay, so if I go... Okay, so if I go inside the square that this circle thinks it is... Because it does think it's a square. It also thinks it's the same size as the damn thing I'm trying to select. Yeah, exactly. From the other side. From the inside. Is the only way. Okay. So now we select these, and now we have them. Finally. Okay, so now. And now, because there's... Instead of... two things in a plane like this, there's two things in a plane like this, it's now changed the arrows so they work. Which is, it's just ridiculous. They should work the same way every time. There should not be any difference ever. No, 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 no! Ah! See, that's the other thing that bad frame rate does. It delays the mouse click response to the point where the mouse click response happens as you're moving the mouse away. Which makes your brain, you know... So what happened there was as I moved my mouse from clicking on the thing to move my mouse, it grabbed the up arrow and started changing the things in the other plane. That's not at all what I wanted. But... because of the frame rate, I think because of the frame rate, I find my mice clicks are not as responsive as they used to be either. And what do I have selected here? Do I have the right thing selected? I have 2 of the right things selected. Okay, because I'm not doing this again. I'm not. As soon as that goes wrong again, I'm going to quit the game forever. I'm going to put these out here. And now, if I need to select them, I can just select them because they're not in the way of everything else. So pausing the game doesn't seem to have any effect on that. Emptying the park may, but I'm not doing that because it would take like a year to fill back up. Like I'm serious, like this would take forever. Actually, I'm amazed. Can we like build game? Can you like do stuff now? Thank you. I'm amazed that I'm down to 8,400 patrons. I was almost at 11,000 the other week. But since I've built this thing and taken out what was here and moved it across the deal, bad things have happened. People have stopped coming to the park. Hey, Gameface. I mean, hey, Boom Shaker. Hey, Gameface. Sorry, it's because you had it in uppercase. That's all I could see. Okay, so now, see what I should have done here is taken the roof away when I first built it. You know what I mean? So I think my best bet here is this. Okay, I'm gonna come down here, I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna see if I can get it. I don't know if I can. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. My build is going the way I'd like it to. Things are good. You know, this morning I got up and I'm like, you know, I want to play Horizon Zero Dawn. That was what came to mind. There was no thoughts of doing this. Why can't I, why you not let me move this? Oh. Okay, so we're gonna duplicate that to over here. Hello? Okay, so we got that. Let's get rid of all that. And let's do this. No, don't be moving like that. Oh no, really? Well, so for some reason, the roof doesn't line up with the roof anymore. So none of this is going to work. Hello, game. Can you please let me see what I'm looking at? I mean, what I'm trying to look at. This isn't going to work. Okay, this might work a bit better. But this is going to be a lot more work. Okay, so if we were to do this, some things here would still need to change. Okay. Yeah, so my original plan would have never worked. It was kind of stupid, actually. Okay. That would be about right there. Wow, that's like the third sneeze in 2 hours and 4 minutes. I guess that's not really a big deal. Thanks for the sub. Do you play Planet Coaster? Okay. Wait a minute. This needs to be moved out a little itty bitty bit. There we go. Okay, so that's that. Oh, come on. Come on. Why is there a little watching? Okay, let's... Really? Why would you do this to me, game? Oh, good. No, that's still off at a... Oh, I see why you're doing this. You're doing it because you hate me. Hey, everybody. Planet Coaster hates me. Because, you know, that would be no... That's just stupid. Nothing would ever do that to a person in reality. Okay, so Planet Coaster, are you telling me that you want me to copy this and this? And move it by itself? No, that's no good either? Come on. Why no cooperate, game? Why you no like me no more? Okay, duplicate this. No? Okay, that you will allow. We will allow this. This you will be allowed to move in the same plane of reality. Okay. I really wish I would have got this right. Okay, this will let me move. There's gonna be a thing across the top anyway. Okay, well that... Okay, that looks better. That looks better. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Are you in the right plane of reality? You are, you are. There we go. I don't know how much that actually saved me when it comes to work. Looks like I'm still gonna have to individually move each one around anyway. I'm missing an entire row. I play Planet Coaster. Right now I'm also playing Horizon Zero Dawn and Legend of Zelda. Well, actually, Legends of Zelda is really playing me. Because, you know, it's different than other games. It exists for itself, not for the people who want to play it. Yeah, and I'm also trying to work my way through Prey. But I have been doing a bad job of that. Okay. Now, I would just like, you know, try to copy this whole... You know what? I'm going to try to copy this whole damn thing. Because, you know, I don't want to build it over and over and over again. So if we copy this much of it... We move it way out here. And delete the crap off that we don't need. Or don't want. Well, we do want this, but we just don't want to do it that way. There we go. Perfect duplicate. Whoa, and there's a duplicate of a duplicate. Can you tell which one is the original? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one at a time for the rest of them. Just because it's definitely easier to get into, you know what I mean? Tell you what, in 8 minutes, as soon as I finish this little bit of the building, I'm gonna be wrapping up for the day. So we'll do a tour of the park, and we'll take a few rides. Cause you know I've only taken like one ride today, and that's like, what's good is building your own park. If you're just like gonna build your own park, you must ride. You must ride. Hey, Panda. Hey, notice how I said that before your thing came up on the screen? Magic. It's total magic. I just knew you were gonna say that. Okay. Panda, you know, please don't come into my channel and advertise your own. Even if it is your birthday, I'm happy to have you here, but, you know, that's just not right. Okay, so I'm thinking for this section, well, I don't know what to do actually for this section here. Do I just leave it? Does this just sit as it is right now? I think I need to delete all this. This needs to go. So does this like just sit as it is right now? And we leave it like that? Or are there other things I can do here? Well, there's definitely other things I can do. Really? You won't? Keeps on changing the grid back to 4. It's like, no, I don't like do. What did that just changed into like a freaking a different building? Okay, can I select? Can I select? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So again, this is another unique architecture, more unique architecture in the park. I am going to lay some pieces out like, you know, like this, columns that have fallen, stuff like that. I might even build a little like a mini Parthenon shed type thing up here. You know, the people who live in the Parthenon need some place to keep their garden tools. I want to know what these 2 dots are. What are those? To me, that says there's something between here and the sun. Let's go towards this. Oh. 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 It is. Holy crap. You see that? That's kind of insane. The sun is way the hell out there. There's these two birds who just happen to be flying here. And now of course, now their shadows actually look like bird shadows to me. That's just bizarre. Okay, so, couple more things to do here. Maybe that's not the right way to do it, though. Maybe the right way to do it would be grab one of these. Can we grab one of those? Answer is yes. You know, I'm okay at Planet Coaster. I'm not like some marvelous Planet Coaster builder person. Like, you should see some of the stuff that people build. Like, if I go and use 1,000,000 parts, yeah, I can build some really, really cool stuff. But there's people out there who don't need to use 1,000,000 parts to build stuff way cooler than what I built. I just don't have that level of creativity. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, this building here, this thing, I'm gonna say this building's amazing. I shouldn't say that. I built it. But you know, it's so... this uses the parts... Like, this isn't even a door. You know what I mean? Like, this is not a door. This is a bunch of pieces of wood. This is a window. This is a thing. This is not a door. Again, these are a bunch of pieces of wood. All these individual things are all different pieces. All put in, built to look like that. You know, like even this. This is not a door handle. It's a frickin' trumpet. And you look at the back and everything's all made out of little tiny pieces sticking through. And that makes for really, really nice architecture. It takes a really long time and it really drags your frame rate down. So I've actually tried to step back from doing that and back into doing buildings in the classic sense, because I really, really, really screwed up my frame rate. Okay, so let's bring this park back to life. We're gonna open this ride just because. Oh God, that's awful. That's just awful. I wouldn't say I'm an artist. I'm persistent. Okay, so the ride's open. There's a really, really short queue, which we're gonna have to do something about. It's also gonna mean moving a lot of things here. But let's wait for this thing to pick up. Let's take a little walk through the park. We'll go all the way down here. And we'll go in and like... Why are all you people leaving? Why are you leaving? Why are they leaving? Why are you leaving? Don't they hire any janitors? Oh, that's gross. Somebody threw up. I want my money back. This park was awful. There's rubbish everywhere. Okay, so I got a janitor problem. We'll have to fix that. Yeah, and you know what? It is awful. Come on, park management. Security management. Vandalism. Holy crap. Okay, so there was a problem with vandalized benches and garbage bins. So maybe that's why the... Yeah. Okay, so... we come in the park. And on your left-hand side, there's a bunch of closed stores. Why are you freaking closed? Like, really? Yeah, they can't drink because all the stores just close themselves. We go up here and we find we're welcome to the gingerbread station, where we can catch the train to Western World and other places. You can also go up on the overpass and walk through this tree. I'm gonna have to fix you. Into the Fantasyland. And you know, Fantasyland, whoa, is like gingerbread land. You know, we got the gingerbread houses. Back here, we've got the gingerbread mansion. There's like gingerbread stations. There's lots of stuff. It's monstrous. It's absolutely monstrous. Over here, we've got the tropical area. It's Pirates Cove, let's call it. Here is the first coaster that we built. It is called The Curse of Captain Deadeye. And you know what? It's just coming in. What was all that noise? We're gonna go for a ride. And The Curse of Captain Deadeye. It comes into the station. So yeah, this is one of the first rides I built. One of the guys in chat helped me with it. It was before I really, you know, was patient enough. You know, the thing is though, what I find with coasters is you build it and you go through it over and over and over again until you get it the way you want it. I've also found, as time has progressed, the amount of time that takes doesn't seem to get shorter. But the amount of, yeah, I got it that I get out of, you know what I mean, that satisfaction that I get from getting to that point has dropped slightly. So I feel as though I'm not getting as much out of finishing things to that level. Can you people, like, get in the coaster and let's go? Hello? Thank you. So yeah, I feel as though I should be spending a little more time on some of my coasters. Hey, Boom Shaker. Yeah, see, I didn't call you Gameface because it didn't say Gameface in big, huge letters. It's weird how the brain works. So this is The Curse of Captain Deadeye. Launch coaster. Quite modern. Guy had a nice watch on. Let's hope he doesn't lose it. It is a pirate coaster, so, you know, the pirates can take his gold watch. So yeah, this one's fun. The music, everything fits. And I love this part. This is one of my favorite parts of any of my coasters, is the loop around the stone arch into the upward helix and into the station. I like that. It worked out so well. Still one of my favorites. So that's that. So that was the first coaster. You know, we did a lot of things over here. Then I started building Western World. So Western World started over here. Lots of custom buildings. Like here's like a courthouse with gallows. We've got 2 coffins there because, you know, Western, just bad stuff happened. We had some problems in town. I built like a, I don't know, did I build this? I can't remember. I might have built this. I might not have built this. I didn't build this. I didn't build that. We've got the blacksmith shop. I built that. So there's a bunch of things in here as well. We've got a lot of the Western buildings in here. I built a saloon. Drive the big wheel. I stream weekdays at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. Is this the big wheel? That's the star wheel. Is this the big wheel? It's the radius. I don't know what the big wheel is. So yeah, I stream. I could use all the support I could get. I'd like to thank you for asking. I don't go and push myself on. I don't go to other channels and promote myself like that. I don't feel I shouldn't be going to other places and taking other people's audience away. This is. Okay, so this is the radius. This one? Radius. Okay. Yeah, let's give that a shot. It's not really that exciting of a ride because it takes so long to fill it up. Is he a live streamer? Your cousin? So yeah, one thing about this ride though, you do get a chance to look around the park and see some things. But that's it, really. I didn't realize this was a stationary wheel with tracked vehicle around it. A rotatable tracked vehicle. I didn't realize even what that was. Yeah, it shows how much attention I'm paying. But yeah, the thing I find with this thing is it takes so long to load up. While it's doing that, you know what? Let's go ride this thing. Let's ride this. Whoa. Okay, we'll wait till it comes back in, because there's no point riding like the end of it. That just gives it all away. Football challenges. Cool. Okay, so is that train gonna hit that other track? No, it's not. Awesome. I thought it was gonna hit the other track. Okay, is our train in here yet? No, it's not. Okay, well, I don't know what to do. I need to go find another ride. I need another ride. Are you in yet? No? Are you coming in yet? Yes. Okay. So we're gonna ride the old mill. Now the old mill was a coaster that was built around a mill that existed previously. It didn't really. I built the mill for the coaster. But for some reason, it's in testing. And that's why nobody's here to see it. Okay, though that's why it's been... Okay, so that explains why my... Okay, things are starting to make sense. I lost about 1,000 customers the other day. I probably ended up stopping this and putting it in testing. But now that it's in testing, let's just go for a test ride anyway. So this is the old mill. One of my favorite builds. Hey, Crafting Ben and Joe. This is truly one of my favorites builds. It's different. I didn't go right into a lift. I did this whole little, drop off the platform and roll up to the lift type thing. So this is the old mill. And I like building wooden coasters. I think I might enjoy the wooden coaster builds the most. But I also realize that the more wooden coasters I put in this track, the worse it runs. Because of the lattice and all the support structure, it just kills the frame rate. But yeah, I think this one would be a lot of fun in real life. There's a lot of zero G, you know, parts where it brings you up and brings you back down so that you feel this lift out of your seat type thing. And of course, the most appropriate corkscrew I've ever put down. I can never put corkscrews down properly. But yeah, definitely one of my more enjoyable rides. I don't know, the double downward helix there, I still think maybe I could have done something a bit better there. And then we just sort of come on either way and bring ourselves like a high-speed run to the end and then up and just barely roll into the station. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. But again, you know, there's lots of coasters. And this still hasn't come in? I mean, of course it has. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Let's open that thing. So I don't know where the coaster is right now. So the biggest coaster I've got is this guy. This is the Hyper Coaster. And it runs all the way to, like, basically, it runs over to here. It's this whole monstrosity here. So it runs from the beginning of the park all the way through here, across here, around, back, through the loop, and back. Maybe we should take that for a ride. You can see how, when it's highlighted, how much of the park it's in. What's my favorite YouTuber? I don't know. Who do I watch every day? I watch Roman Atwood every day. Casey Neistat. I don't watch a lot of gamers anymore. I used to watch a lot of gamers, but I find I'd rather be gaming. Okay, so let's go for a ride in this thing. Okay, so here we go. This is right at the beginning. So that was right after the lift, the drop-off. I watch more vloggers than gamers now. So that was me trying to do like a lateral 1G when you came across, not one, lateral negative G. When you came up that thing, it brought you to the side before it brought you down, so you felt this lift. Yeah, the frame rate isn't marvelous, but it's better than 2 frames per second. I apologize that my dual Titan X's cannot drive Planet Coaster. It's not like I'm running some shabby machine here. This machine is like top of the line. My computer cost me over $6,000 when I built it. So yeah, it's fully capable of this. The problem we have here, though, is park size. I love that ride. So the problem we have here is related to park size. My park is absolutely monstrous at this point. and that's the reason the frame rate drops so low. This is not a pre-compiled map like if you play in first-person shooters, so it doesn't work like that. Yeah, we need a smaller park. Or we need to be able to compile our parks. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go on another run here. We need to be able to compile our parks, so you can put them through a compilation process where it'll make calculations at visible points as to what needs to be pre-calculate what needs to be displayed and what doesn't need to be displayed. Whereas you can't do that on the fly, so the rendering engine renders from far away to close. And covers up things that you don't see. So it's a very intense process. Now this is my first wooden coaster. It's not as smooth as the old mill, but I really think it's a good track because of the surroundings. This is one of the reasons my frame rate is so bad, is because of all these rocks. But I don't want to bring the coaster out because it's just so much fun. Except for this part. That upside down should have been over a long time ago. And maybe now, or maybe soon, I'll go back and fix that stuff. But the biggest thing here was building all these tunnels and stuff like that. We actually built the coaster first, and then I went in after and did all the styling, which you do with any of them. I wish the frame rate was faster. Great, for some reason now my... What's my feeling right now? Oh, great, until I think it's Sunday and I gotta go back to work. But then I think, oh, and then I only have to work for 5 days and then I'm off for a week. I'm gonna be off when the update comes out. So we'll have a live stream as soon as the update comes out. That's gonna be awesome. We're during the week, next week, my focus is going to be lighting, because right now, and that's like everybody thinks I've got this great park, but you know what? There's so many things that it falls short on. Let's move back and do this. So at night, as night is going to come down, I have a very big lighting problem. You know, see what I mean? None of my stuff is lit. Or very little of my stuff is lit. The old mill's lit. So that's one thing that I'm going to be doing this week, is I'm going to be coming in and we're going to be working on some lighting. And getting the park lit up a bit so that it's a better night experience. It's really a really poor night experience right now, and I'm not happy with it. Whoops. So let's change it back to 3 p.m. I don't play games like that. Sorry. Yes, I know. I need to add a light to all the coasters and stuff like that. So the latest coaster was this guy. Broken down. It's fucking broken. Sorry, excuse my French or my other. Sorry, excuse my linguistic skills. Seriously. I just built it. It hasn't been running for more than... that's not what I want to hear there. Okay. But now, are you people waiting to get on? Or waiting to get off? I've seen that be a thing. Where they're waiting to get off. Not waiting to get on. Okay, these people are they're waiting. These people are... There's a whole lot of waiting going on. And here we go. Nope, nope, they're all getting out. Are you kidding me? Okay, more waiting. I don't play Minecraft. Never really played Minecraft. Never been into those, I don't know, those popular streaming games. Never really been into that. The game I've spent the most time in is Planet Coaster right now. Well, the modern game that I've spent most time in is Planet Coaster. Next to that, I would say it's Fallout 4. I spent a lot of time in Far Cry 4. I spent quite a bit of time in I don't know. I can't remember. You know, but some of my favorite games right now, Horizon Zero Dawn is just a marvelous game. It's fabulous. I've been playing that for 40, 50 hours. Dying Light, that is still one of my favorites. It'll always be one of my favorites. That game was just, oh, it was so great. I used to love playing that game. Standing on the bridge with zombies coming at you from all directions, just mowing them down one after the other with like machetes. Oh, so much fun. Just like, you know, I don't know, it's just like there's no zombies, so not just like anything. Okay, so here we go. This is the newest coaster. It doesn't have a name yet. We're thinking of calling it Purple. Oh, my YouTube channel's been... I've had a YouTube channel for, it'll be 3 years in December. I have... I don't know. Oh, that's weird. I should fix that. I have like 1,600, 1,700 videos. So, I'm not a newbie to this. I've been doing this for a long time. You know, my equipment's... After all this time, it is pretty solid equipment. My streams are pretty good quality, I think. Audio's good. So yeah, it's just the problem with the stream is it's me streaming, and people just don't like me. So, yeah, what are you gonna do? First loop. A little bit of a wobble here that I need to fix. Second loop. A little bit of a wobble here. No, there's no wobble. Oh, I went through the rocks. Oh yeah, there's a lot of a wobble there that I need to fix. So this is an okay ride. It's nowhere near as good as the other two we rode. It's okay. There's some pieces of it I really like, and I didn't want to change, and I think that might have made me stick to what I was doing a little too much. And of course, you know, when I build, I make myself rules. So, you know, this coaster, with the Parthenon here, and I guess it's the Parthenon, isn't it? I think that's right. I could be wrong. This coaster was use a lot of prefab parts. So a lot of, like, all the loops and everything like this are all prefab pieces. There's very little that I've done here. Well, the downward heel, yeah. So that was that. This was supposed to be like high speed. So like everything I build has sort of like little rules to it. Or has a plan before we get to it. So, you know, I think I'm gonna ride another coaster. This is like almost a 7, this one here. This one is called It's not called this. I never type. You can ask me how old I am. I'm not going to tell you. I'm old enough to play Planet Coaster and have a YouTube channel. And I'm a software developer. I write C Sharp. C, I write code for a living. Whether it be websites or web services or Windows applications. That's what I do. Oh yeah, you wouldn't believe how many coasters I've built in order to get to the point that I'm at right now. Okay, so this is called Rapunzel. It's a dive coaster, and there's a big tower. If anybody knows their fairy tales, Rapunzel is a fairy tale about a princess with long hair, and she lets her hair down, and some guy climbs up. You know the rest of the story. So here is Rapunzel, and here we go. So yeah, it took me a long time to get to the point in coaster building. My first 3 or 4 coasters I did offline. I actually recorded it. This didn't start off as a live series. My first 2 Planet Coaster series were pre-recorded and edited, like all my videos were back then. But now it's purely live. And actually, I think this is episode 71. I think we're 71 live streams in. Frame rate's not very good for this high-speed coaster, though. It does run a little better when I'm not streaming, but not much. The other problem I have with this game is I don't really know what the limits are on these coasters in real life. So I've built coasters that completely exceed what coasters of this style would do in reality, and sometimes that's fine. Sometimes it makes for bad coasters. Okay, a long downward helix. So there's big plans for the park. As we finish this here, and we're getting pretty close. I've got this. What's our styling at now? Can I don't want testing. Why are we testing? I want this. We're at 100% styling. The coaster has a 1039 prestige. I think there's enough room in the line here so far to fill up a car. So I think the cars are going out full. So that's good. So once this is all done and the styling's all done and I fixed all the damage that I caused all around, like all this was redone yesterday because it was all broken, and once I fixed all the damage and I filled in the rest of the styling around here, we're going to be moving back here. We're going to be moving back here, and in here is going to go a coaster which has a double lift. And by that, what I mean is it'll leave the station, the train will go up a lift, it will go down a course, a track, and it will come back to beside where that first lift was, and there'll be another lift. And it will go up the other lift, in unison with the next car that was released. If that makes any sense? And so then they will travel the second part of the track together, and as one comes into the station, the last one that went out will go up the second lift. So basically, I can't remember, something Colossus. There's a coaster in real life. It's like that, and I can't remember what it's called. can't remember what it's called. But that's the plan. That's what's coming up in probably next week. Not during this week coming up, but the weekend, the week after is that's going to go in here, and that should be a thing. So that should open things up back here a bit and start allowing me to punch into the areas that I haven't got to. So like the park actually goes all the way back to here. You can see the dotted line. So really, when you think about it, I have a lot of area to fill up. I have a ton of area. Like all this is empty. All of it. How many coasters can I fill in there? Fit in there. Tons. Over here on this other side where the there's the water attraction, Choppers Creek. I gotta rename these things. This all needs to be brought down. I need to bring paths down here, like a bridge across, and all this needs to be filled in. So there's tons of stuff to do. So next week we are going to concentrate on the park at night. We're going to concentrate on lighting, and we're going to concentrate on making that better. Following that, we're going to have a double lift coaster. And thanks for coming, Mohammed. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll be here every day, multiple times on the weekends. So yes, come back and check it out. And so that's the plan. Big plans. I don't know where it's going to end, but I do know this is where this stream is going to end. I am going to have to leave this. I've got to prepare for this afternoon's later stream, which is going to be Horizon Zero Dawn again. I love that game. I'm having so much fun with it right now. So this is our world as we know it right now, and we will expand upon that. We'll expand upon that next time. We'll see what comes of it. So until then, I'm Gameface. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, subscribe. And, well, I'll see you next time. And until then, have a good one.